Somalia is not a country. It's a failed project built on the idea of a non-existent third entity, meant to be called the Somali Republic. This map represents the territorial extent of Somalia, an entity whose sovereignty is questionable under international law. Somalia's statehood was never formally established and is based on a failed, unratified union with Somaliland. The area shown here is what is legally recognized as Somalia, in the absence of its territorial false claims over the Republic of Somaliland, an independent and sovereign state. On July 1st, 1960, Republic of Somaliland's independence and recognition were needed to give Somalia legitimacy, yet that union was never legally valid. The Somali Republic was a theoretical construct meant to merge Somaliland's sovereign territory with the non-state Somalia, a merger that never came to existence because there is no treaty was ratified, and the union itself was illegal. Now, the Republic of Somaliland, a fully de jure independent and recognized state, is being asked to surrender its sovereignty to a non-state entity like Somalia, a failed entity that's never had proper credentials to be recognized as a country. How can an independent, sovereign, and a de jure functional Somaliland be expected to submit to a territory that never legitimately existed and which is still failing to meet the most basic requirements of statehood? Failed Somalia did not become a legitimate state by accident. It needs the Republic of Somaliland's existence and recognition to legitimize its own empty claims to authority. A sovereign, independent nation versus a failed non-state. For those who are not up to speed, Republic of Somaliland is a legally sovereign state that has never truly lost its independence since gaining it on June 26, 1960. Despite being annexed and forcibly taken over by non-state Somalia under the idea of uniting the two to form something called the Somali Republic, which never legally existed, Somaliland has remained a distinct country with its own governance, economy, and legal frameworks, in line with state continuity. The illegal union with Somalia was an unratified union, an annexation, not a legitimate treaty. Somalia, on the other hand, is not a recognized state under international law. It is the entity that failed to meet the legal conditions for statehood and illegally claims Somaliland's recognized sovereignty.